Dubai is a place located in the United Arab Emirates, a beautiful town with lots of beautiful sights to behold. The journey began like it was never going to happen with I went ahead to renew my passport, which I did years back when I first had the intention of moving to Canada to attend a film school. That never happened. I decided to seek an alternative, which took me to Jos, where I finally got admission to study film. Like a joke, I enrolled and shoved my passport deep down in my bag. The thought of traveling never crossed my mind again. After all I wanted was to be a professional filmmaker, and I have practically found a place where I could do that, or make that happen. I made up my mind to learn film to the best of my ability and gave it all I had with the intent of traveling via my filmmaking skills someday. I applied to a film school and graduated years after, but that's a story for another day. And then started a voluntary lecture with the institute. There I decided to start making short films and then produce a couple of shorts on weekly basis on low budget. I heard a lot about the beautiful Islamic city, especially on the social media, when celebrities would have to go on vacations and return. To me, it wasn't what I really wanted, but then I got certain encouragement from friends and the desire grew once again. It was more like my very first time flying, and I was flying out of the country. That was quite amazing. I got to the airport, went through the processes as required, and then the next minute I was already on board. Few minutes after, the flight took off and I found myself over 70 feet off the ground, and 6 hours later I landed at Ethiopia. It was my first time and I did everything possible to compose myself and never to behave like it was my first time, you know. Within a few hours again, we took off again to the final destination, and 4 hours after, we landed at the Emirates airport, and reality dawned on me. For a second, I forgot the very reason I was here and was engulfed with the euphoria of the beautiful buildings, walkable environment. Most importantly, the electronic train movement was so amazing.
Yeah, beautiful kids. Hi. Alaska, you missed your way.
How am I responsible?
Talking about some of the things I enjoyed being here is the fact that Dubai is a business-oriented place. If you really have to be here, then you must be business conscious. If you are not spending money, then you are making money, which is the only two options I deduce from being here. Secondly, the transport system here in Dubai is second to none, affordable and easy. With your card, you are good to go.
This place is very. Okay, right here, you buy your bus card, you put your cash, and you collect money, and you are paid. That's it.
So, what are we going to do now?
Whoa, we just missed our way. Look at the expression.
It was Sadiq that caused it. Focus on him. No, I'm reporting you to the camera. Now we have to pay extra money to go to the next bus stop.
You know, you take us to go. Now I get confused. Suppose tell us to go to the other side. So the train will take us this.
Yeah, well, no. Now you say go.
Which girl? Not me assume man they follow.
Who might even see follow? Now the head you see.
Just make sure you fill it up. This is a perfect example of what we know as cashless policy. Do you know one shocking thing here is that everyone is practically organized. Cars stop and wait for you to cross the road if you have to. The zebra lines here are quite functional. You dare not break it as a driver or a car owner. You know the good thing? The roads are well tarred and of course free of potholes. My trip to the market, I expected to see a very rowdy environment as we know back in Africa, but the case is different. Here, electricity is second to none because I have never known what it meant. If you are used to taking alcohol, sorry, this is the wrong place to do that because it's highly prohibited here and can land you in jail. Another amazing thing here is that we never see the police. In fact, I have only seen just one police, not to talk of carrying a gun. The police station here is just a small kiosk with just 2 police officers in it, but yet security is top notch. You dare not misbehave because everyone here is scared of police. How I get scared of someone I don't see is what amazes me the most. But they will never stop talking about the police, and the police. Everyone tries as much as possible to mind their own business except when necessary. However, there's no difference between day and night because most businesses function day and night here. If you're not obeying the rules, then you're ready to be in trouble. In other words, I can say for the very first time, I know exactly what it means to have peace of mind.
See, okay. We moved here for like 1 hour.
Yeah.
Only one black see and me. For the whole community over 2 hours.
That's what makes it special, you know.
I hear, no, I know.
Yeah.
They push on.
No, we're taking it.
Pushing on me. Nah, him now, they push on. No, I don't know.
Are you for it? Are you for it? Okay, they said we are already at the Palm Jumeirah page, right?
Yeah.
And we're here to have fun.
Of course, there are so many other things I am yet to find out, but in my little stay here, I have been able to find my true self.